1. Understanding puppy development and why potty training matters. Potty training begins with understanding your puppy's biology and psychology. Puppies are born with no awareness of house rules. In their first weeks of life, their mother stimulates them to relieve themselves and cleans them afterward, which means when they come to you, they have no concept of where to go or when to hold it. Between 8 and 16 weeks of age, their bladders and bowels are still developing, which is why accidents are inevitable in the early stages. Scientific research shows that most puppies can only hold it 1 hour for every month of age. For example, a 3-month-old can last about 3 hours. Expecting more only leads to frustration. This is why patience is key. You're not just teaching a command, you're guiding the natural development of bladder control. Potty training is also essential for the bond you build with your pup. A well-trained dog is more confident, more secure, and more welcome in your home and community. When you view potty training not as a chore, but as an investment in your dog's lifelong well-being, your perspective changes. Every outing, every success, every praise moment is part of building trust. Remember, puppies don't fail us. They simply learn at the speed of their biology and our consistency. If you find this valuable so far, pause here and subscribe for more proven, science-based dog training tips. Establishing routines and consistency. The backbone of potty training is routine. Dogs are creatures of habit, and puppies especially thrive on structure. A predictable schedule tells your puppy when it's time to eat, play, rest, and go potty. Experts recommend taking your puppy out first thing in the morning, after every meal, after every nap, before bedtime, and once during the night for very young pups. In fact, research suggests most puppies need 6 to 10 potty breaks per day in the early months. Consistency creates associations. Going outside at the same times, to the same spot, reinforces learning through repetition. Use cues like a leash, a specific door, or even a verbal signal such as "go potty," and then reward success immediately with praise and sometimes treats. Timing is crucial. If you delay even by a few seconds, the association is lost. This is where many owners struggle, waiting too long or rewarding too late. Science shows that dogs learn fastest when feedback is instant. That's why it's better to carry small training treats during potty training and celebrate success the moment it happens. Over weeks, your puppy will begin to anticipate the routine and even head toward the door when they feel the urge. A strong routine also reduces anxiety because your puppy knows what to expect from you each day. If you want more step-by-step guides like this, remember to hit subscribe so you never miss an update. Crate training and positive reinforcement tools. Crate training is one of the most research-supported methods for successful housebreaking, recommended by veterinarians and trainers worldwide. Dogs are den animals by nature, and a properly introduced crate becomes a safe, comforting place, not a punishment. When sized correctly, just big enough to stand, turn, and lie down, it discourages accidents because dogs instinctively avoid soiling their sleeping area. Studies show puppies introduced gradually to crates experience less stress and adapt faster to house training. Begin by feeding meals inside the crate, leaving the door open, and making it a positive environment with toys and soft bedding. Once your puppy is comfortable, use the crate during naps and bedtime, always taking them out immediately after waking. This teaches holding habits while giving you control over potty opportunities. Pair this with other tools: puppy pads as a temporary backup, bells by the door to teach communication, and leash-led potty trips to keep focus on the task. Remember, the foundation of all tools is positive reinforcement. Science consistently proves that reward-based training is more effective and humane than punishment. By praising success instead of punishing mistakes, you build trust, reduce stress, and accelerate learning. If crate training and reward-based methods sound like the solutions you need, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more proven puppy training strategies. Recognizing signals, handling accidents, and avoiding mistakes. A crucial skill in potty training is learning to read your puppy's body language. Puppies almost always give signals before relieving themselves. Sniffing the ground, circling, whining, or heading toward a corner. Being observant and proactive allows you to interrupt gently and lead them outside before an accident happens. If you catch your puppy mid-accident indoors, interrupt calmly with a gentle clap or outside, then immediately take them to their potty spot. But if you discover an accident after the fact, resist the urge to punish. Dogs don't link past actions with current scolding, and punishment only creates fear. Instead, clean the spot thoroughly with an enzymatic cleaner that removes all odor, since lingering scent encourages repeat accidents. Another common mistake is inconsistency between family members. If one person allows nibbling or indoor potty pads, while another insists on outdoor only, the puppy becomes confused. Equally problematic is giving too much freedom too early. Until your puppy has weeks of success, limit access to the entire house with baby gates or closed doors. Avoid negative reinforcement. Hitting, yelling, or rubbing a puppy's nose in urine are outdated and harmful methods with no scientific support. Instead, rely on redirection, management, and consistent rewards. With these strategies, accidents decrease naturally, and success becomes the norm. If this advice is helping you avoid mistakes, don't forget to subscribe for more trustworthy, evidence-based training guides. Lifestyle, diet, and the science of success. Potty training doesn't happen in isolation. It's linked to your puppy's lifestyle, diet, and environment. Exercise is one of the most underrated tools for reducing accidents. Research shows that puppies with regular physical activity experience fewer stress behaviors and are easier to train. A tired puppy rests more, chews less destructively, and learns faster. Mental enrichment is equally powerful. Puzzle feeders, interactive toys, and basic obedience practice all engage your puppy's mind, reducing anxious energy that can lead to accidents. Diet and feeding schedules matter too. Feeding high-quality, digestible puppy food at the same times each day produces predictable potty times. Free feeding, by contrast, makes training unpredictable. Hydration also plays a role. Puppies need access to fresh water, but overwatering right before bedtime can lead to overnight accidents. Another lifestyle factor is environment. Noisy, chaotic potty spots may intimidate shy puppies, while a calm, quiet yard corner encourages relaxation. Socialization with other well-trained dogs can accelerate learning, since puppies mimic behaviors they observe. Everything in your puppy's life, from diet to exercise to environment, affects potty training outcomes. By addressing these interconnected areas, you set your puppy up for long-term success. For more researched, proven dog care strategies, remember to subscribe and join our community of dedicated pet owners. Long-term reinforcement, setbacks, and encouragement. The final stage of potty training is reinforcement over time. Even when your puppy seems reliable, consistency is crucial. Continue rewarding correct behavior until it becomes second nature. Celebrate milestones, your puppy going to the door, holding it through the night, or completing an entire week accident-free. Be prepared for setbacks, especially during growth spurts, travel, or changes in routine. Studies show regression is normal but temporary with consistent retraining. Treat every setback as an opportunity to revisit the basics. Scheduled outings, supervision, and immediate rewards. Over time, your puppy will develop not only bladder control, but also the confidence to communicate their needs. The ultimate goal is independence. A dog that signals politely when they need to go, waits until you open the door, and feels secure in their ability to hold it. Potty training is not just about avoiding messes. It's about building communication and mutual trust. It is about teaching your dog how to live happily in a human household while strengthening the bond between you. With patience, consistency, and kindness, you'll raise a dog that not only respects your home, but also loves and trusts you deeply. So, stay patient, stay consistent, and remember, you're not just training a puppy, you're raising a lifelong companion. If this journey inspires you and you want more detailed, trustworthy pet training and health advice, subscribe now and never miss the next guide.